You know what, guys? I got to tell you. Trump keeps impressing me more and more. Every day he's been in office. The thing he did recently, I thank God for. I thank God for it. You see, he pulled all government paid for by taxpayers protection away from Fauci. You know the clown that killed millions of people during the Operation COVID-19. You know him. He got a pardon. He hadn't even been charged with anything. And Joe O. Biden, third term of Obama, because we all know Biden wasn't running anything. Biden wasn't. It was Obama. And he talked about that in a video, how he could win a third term and run things from behind the scenes. It's exactly what they did. Obama didn't have no power to give a pardon to Fauci in the first place. There was no reason to give Fauci a pardon, even by President Biden or Dr. Jill, neither one of them. And that also includes, who was that they replaced him with? I don't even remember. I know it was a woman, but I don't remember her name. Was it AOC? Who cares? Best thing I've heard since I even heard the name Fauci. Best thing I ever heard. And I know what Trump's doing. He's cleaning up his mess from what? They twisted him and told him and did him first time he came through this office. Oh, yeah. And it was one of the things that I hated him for. Hated him for. Trump, love you, brother. I love you more and more every day. Make no doubt about that. I don't care what your religious beliefs are, because I'm a righteous man and I pray. And I can tell you this, everything I've been praying for has happened. Now, if you had any part of that, I'll give it to you. But I love the fact that you pulled Fauci, that little rat bastard, has been seared into my brain from what he did to just me, my neighbors, my family, and everybody across any of us, these democracies that followed his lies. his president at that time gave him a pardon. A pardon for what? What did you do, Fauci? What did you do, Fauci, that you would have needed a pardon for? You weren't even being charged with anything. Now, we'll have to ask the same thing about that last day pardons for the Biden family as well. Maybe their security teams can be taken away. Maybe Biden's. I don't see no reason for any American taxpayer to pay to protect the people who done what they did in the last 2 decades, as far as I'm concerned, to this country. None of them deserve their pensions, the money we paid them. All they deserve is to be put on somewhere where there's a bunch of rooms stacked 40 high, 40 wide, like an apartment complex, and stuck them in a little one-room apartment with no land, nothing, because that's what they've done to America. People, you better watch out for what else I prayed for, because Fauci isn't going to walk away from this. Even if he, without any security team, he's already had thousands and thousands of threats for the blood that's on his hands. People who died in the hospital because of him were not even allowed to have their family members with them when they died. He's not the only one that put those laws into place. He's not the only one that lied. You all that were involved in that Operation COVID-19, you all better be hitting the road with the illegal immigrants, the corrupted celebrities, and these multi-billionaire politicians that didn't have $1 million or $2 million when they came into office. Oath breakers. Oath breakers. I want to see you removed quicker than the illegal immigrants. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll take the illegal immigrants over you oath breakers being in office. Anytime. I know where I stand with a criminal illegal immigrant that broke into this country. I know where I stand with them. But you in office that swore an oath and never planned to keep it, oh no. I'll take that criminal over you. You ain't to be trusted. And I hope at least half of you get removed. At least half. And then if you follow God's word at all, you remove all the women from positions who hold authority over men in this government. As soon as you do that, I know Jesus is in all your hearts. Because that's a fact. No one. Timothy, 1 Timothy, I think it's verse 2 or chapter 2, verse 22 or something. I'd have to look it up. Look it up. It's your homework. I already know. God loves you. I love you. Jesus, he's in control, folks, whether you like it or not. You think Trump's in control? He's a tool of Jesus. It doesn't matter if he believes in Jesus or not. That's what you guys don't understand. God will use good and bad people to make his will work. Seek Jesus. Love you guys. Till the next one.